Okay, so today I'm going to be changing the screen on this Dell laptop. She got smashed and it's all cracked. So basically I'm going to get in here with a pick. You can use whatever, but I like using a pick. Got to be careful. This bezel is pretty thin, especially right around here. You may, if you're not careful with it, you'll break it there, and then, well, it just looks like a mess. We don't want that. So when we get to this spot down here, it does have, make sure your power's off. A lot of times, most of the time, I'll disconnect the battery on these two, just because, well, again, just make sure that you have no power, because if you have power going to this and you plug it in, or there's power going to this when you put the new screen on, it'll short the screen, and then you've just wasted the screen. So this guy is a little bit tough to get out. Oh boy, is it ever. Well, that's going to be fun to put back in too, because when they're this hard to get out, they're not fun to put back in. Well, you know what? I'm going to try doing this without taking this completely out. Now, I decided to do it with keeping the damn bezel in. This thing is a bugger. I'm pretty sure if you take off the base, you could probably get this out, but I'm not going to do that. This is got, I'll try and do this the best I can so you can get a view of it. There's the connection. It's just a single connection, and it's just some tape. You may need something to, again, I'm trying not to lean on this bezel too much because I don't want to break it. But there is some tape here. And if you pull it back, just like so. Even with the power off, I don't like putting metal in here, just because this does have a clip on it. That I don't know if you could see that very well, but this pulls out. Hopefully you can see that. So yeah, you just pull this down, and then this should come out just like that. So that's that. Now we'll put the new one in. Okay, so now we're going to put this new screen in. So what we do is I use, put new pull strips in there, the pull tape. Again, try and put it in, a place where you can get to it. If you ever got to replace this, because otherwise, it becomes a pain in the butt. I'll leave a link for these strips and the screen, and actually the link for the screen. You won't. I don't think you're going to find a cheaper price for it anywhere. If you use that link, yeah, that's going to be about the cheapest you'll find that screen. So, yeah, this is about it. Like I say, run your strips down. Again, make sure you try and put them in the same place they were, so again, they're easily accessible. Before doing anything, make sure that you have power off on the computer, because if you connect this screen, like I say, with power on it, you're gonna have a problem. You're gonna short the screen out, and then that's that. So before I put these in, I always double check and make sure that there's no power. The battery, like I say, a lot of times I'll disconnect the battery. This one's a little bit of a bugger to disconnect, but it'll be a pain in the butt to get. There we go. There's one. Okay, so new screen. We're going to, again, I'm looking, making sure there's no power on this. There's no light on it. That's good. Even before I hook it up, again, I double check. Now, I know my hands are probably going to be in the way here. You got to make sure that this little clip is on this other side here. Again, it's kind of a bugger with this bezel in, but plug it in. Oops. Again, with this bezel, kind of makes it a little bit of a pain in the butt here. I'll get it. Okay, there we go. She's plugged in. Make sure that clip goes back, clip it down. Tape goes back. I usually put a little more tape on these, which I'm going to. Again, just adding some tape to this because once this, once you pull this tape off, it kind of does its own thing there. Okay, so that's that. I like to make sure they work first before I tape it completely down. Okay, I'm just checking to make sure it's all there. Turn it on. There we go. Make sure she works. And there we go. So we're good. I'm just going to put this in place, and that's it. Push the bezel down, and you're good to go. So there we go. I put the screen in place. Again, I'm just going to make sure that it works one more time, just because once you put this back together, you know, you kind of want to, you don't want to have to take it apart again. Yep, so we're good. Peel off the screen protector there. And hopefully, yeah, this shouldn't be too bad, I hope. Yeah, oh, she's okay. There we go. Make sure she all clips back like it should. That's it. Done.